first thing we're going to do is strip piecing. And what strip piecing is you cut the fabric, in this case 1 3/4 by length of fabric. You have 2 strips of different colors. Sometimes you'll have 3 or 4 strips for strip piecing. And you literally follow the picture and sew this strip to this strip. And then we're going to come back and we're going to cut it into segments. So this just makes it a quicker and easier way. You just have to line up 2 long strips and then we'll cut, versus having to line up all the little squares, which we'll get to do a little bit later. But so I'm going to go sew these and then I'll be back to cut the segments. Okay, so now I have the strips sewn together, pressed them towards the red, and this is the one thing with strip piecing that I see a lot out there that you have to be cautious of, is when you're pressing this over, make sure the fabric doesn't roll in the seam. I see people do this and there's like 1/8 of an inch of fabric stuck in there. You want the whole seam to lay nice and flat. Press all the strip sets the same way. So if this goes to the red, these should go to the red. Once we have them cut, we're creating a 4 patch. So you could lay the strips, 2 strips, right sides together, and you should be able to nest that seam because you pressed it in the same direction. And then you take a small ruler, and the instructions say to cut 1 3/4 inch segments. So I align a ruler on the sewn line of the strip set, clip off the end to get rid of the mismatched edges, and then I flip the strip set over, and I'm going to cut 1 3/4 inch segments. And again, I align a horizontal line on the ruler to the sewn line of the strip set, and I cut. So now I have 2 units right sides together, and if I took them to the machine and sewed a 1/4 inch right now and I opened this up, I would have my 4 patch. So you don't have to like cut them individually and then align them. If you do it this way, that work is all done. You just cut them. And what I like to do is I take a ruler to use as a tray, and I'll just stack them up and I'll take them over and I'll sew them. Just make sure that they are going the way the picture says. They're not like this, that they're like this. So the gold is on the upper left and the lower right. So cut one, check it. If it's not right, flip the strip set over and cut them, and that should get you the right orientation. And I need to cut 35 of these. So I'll get these cut and sewn, and I'll be back for the next step. Alright, so I've got all of these little guys sewn together, and they make the little 4 patches. I want to show you the Cutting Gizmo. It's from the Gypsy Quilter. We have these on our website, and it's perfect for when you chain sew. It has a straight edge blade in there, but it's recessed, so you can't cut your finger. You can push it out and replace it when it gets dull, but you can't do anything to hurt yourself there. You can take these and you just pop them over the blade, and it's so much easier on your wrist than trying to do it with scissors. So if you do a lot of chain piecing like me, you need a Cutting Gizmo. Okay, now I'm going to take these over. We'll get them ironed. You can iron them You can twist, you can push one side to the other, one side that way, one side this way, but if you open that center, you get that little 4 patch and it'll give you less bulk in the middle. So I have all of my little 4 patches done. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure you like and subscribe below. You can find the Whimsical Workshop on our website, thewhimsicalworkshop.com, and that has all links to all of our other social media platforms. Thanks for joining us.